It's a green light from the city for developers to revitalize a historic neighborhood along Troost. This includes new restaurants, retail space, housing, green space, and a museum in Troost corridor near 31st Street. 41 Action News reporter Nick Starling is live in the area. Nick, how do businesses there feel about these new renovation projects?
Well, Dee, it's a mixed reaction depending on who you talk to. There's a lot of people happy that these vacant buildings will be taken care of, but many fear that once this place gets a facelift, it'll be too costly to be here.
People used to come up here, shop, walk through, hang out, but now it's like it was like a ghost town.
Troost Avenue, an iconic street in Kansas City, is seeing a transformation.
I think it's doing good.
For Paul Sharp, who walks here often, there's a lot he'd like to see.
Places where you can shop and restaurants for sure. We need more of them, gotta eat. And some community things.
There's a few projects in the works. At 31st and Troost, these buildings could transform into retail, office space, restaurants, and possibly the future home of the Midwest American Indian Museum. Across the street, Clemens Real Estate is renovating several buildings.
We just really saw a lot of potential in these historic buildings, that this was once thriving as Millionaires Row, as an elite shopping district.
And they want to bring that back, but some nearby businesses aren't all on board with the changing corridor.
Improving the area is awesome, but we don't want to run people out of town.
Susie Rolling is the operations director for Journey to New Life, a place for those re-entering life after prison, and wants her clients to be able to live and work in this area.
Gentrification is not something we want to do. We want to include the wealthy, the lower income, and the middle class. There's a space for all of us at the table and in the same neighborhood.
But Clemens believes their rents will not be sky high or force people out.
We're not gentrifying. These were all vacant buildings. We're bringing life back to the neighborhood, and we're trying to work with the neighborhood and other groups in the area to fulfill different needs.
Now, Clemens says they would like to see a lot of owner-occupants take over this area. It's a little unclear on when all this will be finished. However, that depends on what kind of businesses would like to locate here. Reporting live, Nick Starling, 41 Action News.